All right, I'm throwing in a trait here. It's a trait called delight, which I usually don't do, but because we have such a visually inclined audience here, I thought I have to throw in delight. Delight is something that you can do so easily, but you can do it so easily wrong as well. And to actually base an entire brand on the idea of delight and to actually disrupt an entire industry by doing so, that's remarkable. And that's what Poppin does. Poppin, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have actually heard of. They are in the commodity product space of really boring, cheap plastic office supplies, right? It's the same old stuff, right? Super mundane industry. And here Poppin came in, and as the name already suggests, they just did the same thing over and over again in 50,000 colors. And they say, you know what? Why does no one have office products that are actually in fun colors? Why don't we bring delight into the offices? Why can't Fabian's company, if it has an orange logo, have only orange stuff on the white desks? Wow, what an easy, cheap way to suddenly create a brand around his own company. What if Jessie really enjoys pink? Why can't she have a pink stapler, right? And by just doing that, and really there's no big innovation, right? I mean, the design is minimally enhanced, but it's really the same stuff. Just by saying this is a mundane industry, it needs a splash of color, and adding a verbal splash of color to it as well, they completely disrupted an industry. So here's the verbal delivery. Here's a really exciting order confirmation that I received after getting my stapler in the mail. Just read this. It's pretty remarkable. We know you and your Poppin stuff are really going to love each other. Right now, our packers are warming up and stretching so that no one gets hurt in the scurry to get your order packed up, shipped out, and delivered across your threshold so that this new chapter of your work happy life can begin. So exciting. All right? I'm getting a stapler, okay? Or maybe I get a plastic pen for $1.50, and that's what I receive. As soon as the calisthenics are done, and calisthenics, by the way, for all of you other listeners who might be a little confused what the word means, it's actually gymnastic exercises to achieve bodily fitness and grace of movement. Yes, I did read this. I had to. As soon as the calisthenics are done, we'll send you a link to track your order so you can keep tabs on it, right? And that's what happens. A couple hours later, I get an email saying, hey, Finian, we know that you and your order are both incredibly excited to see each other. While in the throes of such anticipation, it's totally understandable to lose track of the details, so here they are, okay? So think about this. Before, you ordered something at Office Supplies, you ordered something at Staples, right? What did you get? You get an order confirmation. The first thing you do, you erase it. The first thing you go to the email, you delete it because you're like, oh, perfect, they got it, I've got an order, done. With Poppin, you actually dive into it. And so now, logically, after launching with more commodity type products, now they can go into design. Now they can go into workplace design, office furniture, and it's all based on delight. That's the one thing. So if you have a client that is in the mundane segment, and there are plenty of boring segments, especially all of the ones that complain about B2B clients, right? Oh, what a great segment. Like, just go in there and shake them up, right? Where's the bored audience? Find them. Who's not having fun, right? Turn those sad communications into delight. An order confirmation number is the most saddest email that you most probably ever get, right? It's absolutely, it's kind of, but it's useful, but it doesn't really need to be an email, right? You don't need to have much text in it. But think about those kind of communications. Those are the ones that more people get than your silly newsletter. No one cares about your newsletter, right? But people get an order confirmation all the time. How about you actually spice it up and you create more of a brand out of your company by doing so?